What's up? It's Carchart85, and I'm back. I'm back here today with a silly little fun time review. And we are going to just jump right into it, I think. Jane Remover's new album has finally come out. After much anticipation and much knowledge being not shared with anybody, she finally just dropped. Like, people were speculating it was going to be the 14th, and then it was just dropped. One morning, I just woke up and it was dropped. And I was like, thank you, God. Thank you! Please, thank you! So, I was very happy about that. And I also saw that it was 12 tracks, like, on the teaser that she dropped. And I was like, she already has, like, made 6 singles, like, so she's already released half the album. And then it was like, no, she was on tour, so she had to, whatever. So only 2 of them were from the album, and I like that. So, yeah, I really like this album. I'm going to go ahead and say that, but I'm just going to get into, like, the nitty gritty. But I think overall, I think she did a great job on this record. I think she did a great job on this album, like, cultivating her sound even more and, like, evolving on what she used to do and just, like, embracing her old style more in a way that feels, like, more mature and true, I guess. So it starts out with Twice Removed, which is a great opening track that has this crazy beat drop and is just, like, a really good rap performance with these awesome, like, I'm forgetting a little bit how this one goes. That's embarrassing. Hold on. Yeah, so it's awesome. It has these sick basses in the background with these cool, like, video gamey sounds. And that's something that's throughout this whole fucking album that's so cool, is that there are so many video game samples throughout it, especially, like, Mario games, which I am very appreciative of. Does it look better if I do this? It doesn't look any different. Okay, that's gonna stay like that though. And then after that one, we get Psycho Boost with Danny Brown. Holy shit. I saw that the lighting is not working today. I'm so sorry. Like, but I saw that he had said that he liked the album, and I was like, okay, he got early access. Like, this is so cool. I wonder why he got early access. Was he talking with Jane and stuff? And then he's on the fucking album, and he kills it on top of this insane fucking beat. Like, hold on, listen to it. And yeah, I can't think of a rapper that would sound cooler and better over a Jane Remover beat than fucking Danny Brown. Like, he just brings his fucking A game, and it's so good and thorough, and, like, it feels like they really had a good time making it also. Like, it feels like, I don't know how I can feel that, but, like, I feel like I do, you know? And then we got Star People, which is another great beat that's very fast and choppy and breakbeat almost. Not breakbeat, maybe. But then it has this switch near the end that's super cool, and it complements the last half of the song, but it's also, like, different enough to where it's, like, it makes sense that it's still in the same song. But I really, really like Star People. And I think the instrumental in that one is, again, I don't think I can, like, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop saying it, but I can't overstate how fucking good and cool and different the production on this album is. Like, it's so good. It's so good. And the sampling on it is really inspiring to me. And the fact that Jane is literally 22 is crazy to me. I don't know. It's all crazy. And then we got Experimental Skin, which is one of the longest on the album. I think JR is close. I think JR might be 5. But this one's, like, it feels more like an epic of sorts. Like, it's very different, and it has these crazy this crazy start that's very noisy and kind of, like, industrial at times, and then it just kind of, like, switches into this really epic beat, and it's it's very cool. And I haven't really talked about the lyrics much on this, but Jane is really like talking about a lot of themes of like addiction and lust and like accepting herself and like getting through depressive episodes and stuff, and also just like performing and like how that has been in her life and stuff, but the theming of the lyrics is very consistent too. Is interesting to me is there's just a lot of, not lust always, it's also just about love and wanting to be loved by someone and not being able to fall out of love with a lot of people. And so I think that's really interesting. Experimental Skin is epic. And then we have Angels in Camo, which has maybe the sickest beat of any song on the album. I want to say maybe. I mean, they all do, but like, listen to this shit. Oh, wait. Like, I couldn't even dream that up. I couldn't even, like, I don't think someone tripping on 12 tabs of acid could think of anything close to being that creative. And it's just one of the sickest beats. The music video is cool for it, even though I think the music videos were kind of, like, repetitive, but whatever. Who cares? They all have good energy. And then we have Dream Flasher after this. Hold on, recap. I like this song because it's very, it feels like much more of a throwback to her fertility days, but even more so her Dariacore days, and like I don't remember the pseudonym she went under for that, but Dariacore, which is one of my favorite, like Dariacore 2 is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's on YouTube, go look it up. Sorry, but this feels like there's been a lot of interviews with Jane where she's like openly very embarrassed by like her past work and very like tries to push it down and suppress it as much as possible. But it's cool to see her like kind of bringing those motifs back up, like this song is fucking fire. That sample is very good, and I'm glad that she's like bringing it back, and it's just little things like that feel very Dariacore-esque. And but again, just like there's this new twist on it that's very cool and feels very like, I don't know, like it's building off of what was previously there. And then after this we have Turn Up or Die, which is the name of the tour, which I'm going to, by the way. I'm seeing this in concert. I'm so excited. But Turn Up or Die, amazing title for an amazing turn up song. Just a really great, straightforward, like, turn-up song, like, but a Jane Remover, like, Turn Up or Die song. Very intense, very fast and cool, with, I think, a pretty cool beat switch in it. Again, beat switches are in this a lot. But then we have, right after that, one of the singles that dropped, one of the two, not one of the six, one of the two singles that dropped, which was Dancing With Your Eyes Closed. Again, feels a little Dariacore-esque, very danceable, a little video gamey, and very good thematically about like learning to finally dance without people looking, or finally learning to, this is Jane kind of finally learning to go about her career like in a way that she doesn't feel self-conscious about it. And I think that's a pretty inspiring message. Yeah! And then we have we're turning it down a little bit with fade outs. And the first time I heard this song, I did get a little I didn't cry, but like I did get pretty emotional. I kind of felt something in me because it's a very like, I don't know, the beat is very it feels very emotional on top of Jane's lyrics about like addiction and like being on tour with that. Like there's a lyric about fans catch her throwing up in the bathroom, and that's so vivid to me and like terrifying, and I don't know. So that song is very good, but not one that I'm gonna like listen to all the time. Cause it's like So I from Brat. Why am I bringing Brat up? But like that's just what I thought of, because like I'm not gonna listen to that song all the time because it's sad, but like it's a good song. It's one of those. And then after that is Professional Vengeance, the most video gamey song, I think, in my opinion, and maybe my favorite on the album, one of my favorites. Such a cool beat. The sample at the beginning is really funny. And And yeah, it's just like this very like choppy. Oh my gosh, there was a wasp and it scared me IRL. Hold on, I'm gonna windshield wipe it. Oh! Land again, I dare you. Land again, I dare you. Is it gonna move now? Bro, move! Get out! Whatever. Professional Vengeance, very cool. Cool beat, obviously. Amazing for Jane Remover. Great lyrics. I'm saying the same thing over and over. I'm sorry. Another kind of like melodic one is Dark Night Castle, which comes after that. You know, it's very good. Goes through it. And then we end with JR, which was one of the other singles. And when I first realized that that was the ending track, I was kind of like, okay, she released like one of the singles as like the final track. I feel like that's normally saved. I was a little bit like, oh, I don't really like that. But then listening to it, oh my gosh, that wasp is back. No, I wanted to kill you. But yeah, it fits. I think it's a very good fit, actually. It goes very full circle with the album's themes and what she's talking about in it. And I love that song. I think it's a great rap song. And she is a great rapper in this album, by the way. She has a very cool flow, consistently, like very consistently a good flow with, yeah, just great lyrics. And I think she's a great rapper as well as a great singer and producer, obviously, first. So my one complaint with this album, though, I do have one complaint, and it's very small, but I do feel like the songs, and you might have been able to tell from this review that I feel this way, but I feel like the songs at points kind of blend together, because I've listened to this album pretty much on repeat for the past 50 days. I mean, I've listened to it for the past, like, since it came out, and I've probably listened to it like 20 times, just like over. And there's still, like, you could still kind of see me struggling with remembering specific songs. And I think, yeah, there's just a lot of, like, parts that are used over and over, like a lot of beats that sound very similar. And so, yeah, they do kind of mesh together at times, but they're so good that I don't really care. And it kind of feels like this full-length project almost, if you want to look at it like that, where just, like, it's kind of consistently the same, even though it makes some of them blend together and not as, like, standoutish on some of them. Like, especially the, like, if we, like, the second part, or the middle area kind of gets a little gray, like, before the middle part, but not at the beginning. Those, like, 4 songs, and then a little bit at the end, you get that. But it's really not a problem because they're all so good. And yeah, that's what I thought of Jane Remover's new album. Let me know if you liked it or if you listened to it. If you didn't listen to it, go listen to it and tell me what you thought of it, because I loved it. But if you didn't love it, if you have a real complaint about it, let me know, because I love to see it. Anyways, thanks for listening. This is just my opinion, so yeah. Love you guys. Curtain 85! Out!